I'll just run there as fast as I can. That works, too. Hello, everyone, and welcome to The Legend of Zelda for the NES, my very first video to celebrate the Month of the Pioneer. And as I'm setting this up, I will explain briefly what that means. What it essentially means is that throughout the entire month of July, in honor of July 4th, I'm going to be playing mainly games that have significantly had impact on the industry in some way. For instance, since I normally would play Link Between Worlds in this slot, I figure which better one than the original Legend of Zelda, one of the main pioneers for the action-adventure genre as a whole. Because that's good. At least I think so. Oh, okay, I see. Register, there we go. Not too shabby. Alright. So yeah, you get the basic gist. All games that have had a significant impact on the industry. It's dangerous to go alone! Take this! Of course, I will be picking games that I haven't played before. That would only make sense, wouldn't it? And I played Link to the Past before. In fact, it was the last one before Link Between Worlds. That's why I picked Link Between Worlds, because it was similar to it. In fact, it was a direct sequel. So, if anything, the original Zelda is even more groundbreaking. Well, look at this. Okay, I can't get over there yet. Probably need a raft or something. I think a raft is one of the items. Look at that. Hey, buddy. I think he's got a shield already. And I'm guessing it's automatic. Buy something, will ya? Unfortunately, I ain't got no rubies. Well, I got one ruby. What do you got that's one ruby? I'm guessing nothing. So I'm getting out of here. Hello, Octoroks. Probably one of the most iconic enemies in Zelda for that reason, just because they were in the original. Gotta love how even the original Legend of Zelda technically had a map, it was just very simplistic. And when I say simplistic, boy howdy do I mean simplistic. It's a shame I don't have a bottle. I'm complaining about the lack of bottles in the original Zelda for the NES. Obviously, that wasn't meant to be taken overly seriously. Frickin' Zoras. Well, this is unfortunate. I'm gonna enter the dungeon already reduced to within an inch of my life. That's great. Just the beeping is gonna be in the background constantly. Enjoy the headaches, everyone. I do apologize. Hey, buddy. Heh. Well, that was easy. I've honestly not really played through this game in a serious capacity before, so I didn't know that key was even there. It was just lucky guess, I guess. What's over here, though? Just some skeletons. Spooky, scary skeletons and shivers down your spine. And they kill you deader than dead. Gotta love that music. Good thing you keep your stuff. Death is just a slap on the wrist here. It seems even the original Zelda had a pretty lenient death system, which is good. Ooh, look at that! I found another key. Isn't that just fortunate? I swear, this is all happening at random. Some of you probably won't believe me, but it really is. I have no idea what I'm doing. Although I think I did remember that the first dungeon you were supposed to go into was a tree. I know that much, that's about all I knew. And that was in the middle of the water, I think. I know some vague things like that, but nothing that would actually help me in the dungeon. 12 rupees, huh? Hey, little guys! Am I ever so glad that I respawned with full health, and that I can now use the sword beam. It's the best thing ever. Hey, buddy! Time, huh? Can't wait to see what that did. Probably nothing. Especially since I went to a new area. I think I remember this as the Minions song. We're all in the family. Huh, right, I still had more keys to use. That's handy. Was that the first iteration of the choo-choo? I choose you! Then again, this predates Pokemon, so yeah. Okay, I guess pushing blocks wasn't a thing yet. That's fine. I will learn! Probably. Or I'll die a million times. I mean, death is a great way to learn when you can just respawn over and over again. There you go. Ooh, look at that. Interesting. Huh. Interesting. This looks like it's important. This area specifically. Well, since I have 2 keys, I can probably use the door below this. Might be a good idea. Freaking sneezing fits. You gotta love them. I couldn't use it right. I couldn't use my sword right in the doorway, so I had to step out of it and expose myself to attack. Which is always great. Boomerang! Nice! Now I have your weapon. How does it feel? I see. Fair enough. Huh. It's just sitting there in plain sight, huh? That's why. Out of my way, you freaking hands. It seems even the original Zelda had freaking floor masters. I can't say wall master because I think wall masters are the ones that fall down on you. And then they grab you. I think that was... Unless it was in Zelda 2 or something, I think Link to the Past introduced those. Oh, okay. I see. How do I kill you? Oh, well that's a good way. Just have full health. It's pretty easy. Well, I got hit, but it doesn't matter because I killed you in the meantime. So take that. You fool. Huh, okay. Neato! I already beat the dungeon. Didn't expect that. If I'm being honest, I did not expect that. Huh, I guess things are just going lucky. It's a very lucky run so far, I think. Of course, it's probably not going to end up that way. Which is why I'm getting paranoid. Actually stuns them too, that's pretty cool. Not that it probably matters that much, since as long as my health is full, I can just keep abusing the sword beam. It is so easily abusable. It should almost be considered a cheat. Hey, buddy. Thanks, pal. Really appreciate it. Seeing as how there's a locked door up there, I just want to see what's in there. It might be something interesting. Obviously, it's not anything too important. Because I've already got the... apparently a Triforce piece? It's not what I was expecting, but sure. There, see? Now that my health is no longer at full, suddenly the boomerang is far more helpful. Because all I gotta do is stun them. I see. Nice. Very nice. Stab ya. Okay, I got hit a little, but who cares? That was just my extra heart. Oh, what's in here? What the? Huh? Well, I don't see any way to push these blocks, so... Unless this does have pushing puzzles, I would... Okay, there are pushing puzzles! Holy crap, I didn't know that. Even the original Zelda had freaking pushing block puzzles. That's amazing. You don't even really need the sword beam all that much once you get the boomerang. It's amazing. Let's see. Oh, wait. Does this have limited ammo? Oh, okay, I see. You can't use the directional pad. That would make too much sense, wouldn't it? What the hell? How are you supposed to move this? I'm moving the D-pad. That's not doing anything. Press B for this. Okay, what do I press to move to the bow and arrow? I guess nothing. guess nothing. I tried start, I tried select, I tried A and B. Didn't do a doggone thing. Ah, you gotta cheese them out first. Unfortunately, I did not do that. At least not entirely. Not bad, though. At least I got the boomerang. And I got a bow and arrow. And if I can just figure out how to switch weapons, I'd be in business. That'd be great. Maybe you need arrows for the bow and arrow? Maybe you just start out with an empty? It's kind of weird. I guess I'm just too spoiled by later Zelda games. Wait a minute, I just thought of something. If there is, in fact, a block... If there are, in fact, pushing block puzzles, then... Yep. I didn't even try it. It was my bad. Oh, great. Oh, okay. Eastmost Peninsula is the secret. Okay. Okay, that's the secret, huh? Is it because that's how you get to the boss? Leave me alone, you stupid bats. You drive me bat crap crazy, and I don't care if you do get a minion song by Brawl in the Family telling me that I'm supposed to care about you, because you're trying to kill me. Thus, I will defend myself. Fool. Alright. If it stops the enemies, then you know what that means. The world! You know I had to. You know I had to do it, though. The joke was right there waiting for me to make it. Did you think I wasn't going to make it? Did you really think that I was just going to let it go? You better be prepared to think again, mister. Well, now I have a way to actually attack that Zora if I can actually get into it. Dadgummit. Well, I'm almost dead. That's great. That's great, almost dying and all that. Okay, Octorok. Frickin' Octo freaks. Uh-oh. There we go. Now it's your turn. You fish man. Ah, crap. I hit him directly. I didn't even stun him or anything. That's a shame. At least I can stun these creatures, and unfortunately they can kill me too. Isn't that just fun? Yes, yeah, I want to continue. What do you think I want? You doofus? Well, I may not have the sword beam since I'm no longer at full. And now I do. I was about to say I may not have it, but at least I have the boomerang, and now I have both. How fortunate is that, huh? Let's see if I can actually kill those Zoras with the sword beam. I think you can. But there's probably not much point in it. Dang it! They attack you way too quickly. There probably wouldn't be any point to it either. It probably wouldn't keep them away forever, would it? Well, they do tend to appear close enough that you can strike them. Of course, that relies on luck, because sometimes they don't. That happens to be one of them. Unfortunately, your shield doesn't work against her attack either, so that's even more unnecessary risk that you do not have to take. Now, why would I want to do that? Why can't I just leave the fish man alone? He won't leave me alone, but that's beside the point. He has the convenient cheap-ass attack, and I don't. I'm sure to many enemies my sword beam is a cheap-ass attack, but that's beside the point. It's the principle of the thing. Or something. I have no idea. All I know is I need to figure out where to go next. It might help me. Then again, I'm not an expert, so who knows. Thank you very much. It just made it a lot easier for me to kill your friends. And now that I've got 57 rubies, let's see if I can actually get anything. Buy something, will ya? No, I still can't buy anything because this guy's prices are very expensive. Well, if I had 103 more rubies, I could get what looks like a pretty cool shield. You suck. You suck, you damn Zora. How come the Zoras in the old games have to be such jerks, huh? I mean, it's funny how A Link Between Worlds sort of tries to bridge the two because they're still hostile Zoras. Meet the old man at the grave! Thanks. Thanks for the tip. I don't know why I'm attacking you. Maybe it's just because I've had enough of everything in general. And I'm taking it out on you. What the hell? There you go. The Zora may be able to cut through my shield, but you can't. You fool. Okay. Hello. Be that way. Don't talk to me. See if I care. Huh, look at that. That's interesting. Unfortunately for them, all their attacks are being deflected. Never mind. I thought it was being deflected, but apparently it wasn't. Fortunately, I can still stun them. With the boomerang. Prick. Get back here. Heh. Not so high and mighty now, are you? I want to say macablins. I have no idea if that's what they're actually called or not. They look like mutts. Got dog faces. That one breed of dog. I don't know whose name escapes me, but it's also the face of one of those Pokemon in Gen 2. I just don't know what species of dog it's specifically called. Oh look, I got a bomb. Isn't that nice? Can I actually switch to it? Oh, okay. I see. So it is genuinely because I probably just don't have any ammo for the bow and arrow, so I can't use it, right? That makes more sense. Doesn't make sense, as everything appears to be looping. Now I see. Oh. Okay. This is an infinite loop. I appear to be a little lost. You prick. Yeah, you were gonna pay for that one way or another. Mon Capitan. Now let's just get out of here. Oh look! It's a lake! Isn't that nice? Why don't I just kill you? Maybe I'll get something for being here. Or not. Maybe if I throw a bomb? Oh. Okay, that's the pause button. Good to know. No. Being here does nothing for me. I probably need... I think what it is if you have an upgraded sword, it gives you an even more upgraded sword. I think I read that somewhere. Like I said, I have no idea. I haven't really played this game in a serious capacity before. I'm just going based on what I've read. Just casually. Oh! Thank you! Isn't that very nice? Even the original Zelda had fairy fountains. That's awesome. That's nice. Get away from the Octo-Rocks. Or just kill them. I mean, that works. That probably works too. If you get rubies and things of that particular nature. Freaking Zoras. Let me see if I can try to kill this one this time. Pretty much have to guess where they're gonna land if you want to get a shot on them without risking damage yourself. Dadgummit. They attack and disappear too quickly for you to get a reliable hit on them unless you want to risk getting hit yourself. Ah. And if you turn before you finish your attack, it'll make him go into the new direction instead. That's a shame. Buy something, will ya? Sorry, your prices are still too expensive. Maybe if you lowered your prices a bit, give me a bit of a hero's discount, maybe I'd see about it. I've got 63 rupees. I like a shield, but you're not gonna give me one, are you? Fine, I'll just kill everything else. See how we like it then, huh? Hey, buddy. I don't think so, pal. I do not think so. You want some? want some, don't you? Better just stun you in place, huh? I should have known that would make you come back to life. For some reason, it didn't occur to me to not touch you so close. Touch him directly? Okay. Whoa, that one's fast. Holy crap, what's gotten you so fast? I couldn't even turn around to attack him. He was just too fast. He was too fast for me. That boy is way too fast. If I had a time power-up, I could probably do something about him, but no, I don't have anything of that particular nature, so I can't. These Dr. Rocks are pretty easy to take down. Well, isn't that nice? I mean, I didn't need one, but it's still pretty nice. Uh-oh. Tectonics, I think. Teknites, whatever they're called. I'm gonna call them side hoppers. I mean, I love Zelda, but I was always more of a Metroid fan. So I'm just gonna call them side hoppers. Anyone object to that? No, didn't think so. Just gotta get past the damn side hoppers. And then we reach another lake with more Zoras. Or maybe I should call them Zoras because Zora is kind of inaccurate. Ow. Because they look nothing at all like Zoras from later games. Maybe they should be classified under something different. Or maybe they're like the more humanoid Klingons from the original Star Trek. Where they're both Zoras, but, you know, it's something different. Ah, if I had grabbed that when the Zora was on the screen, I would have been an easy screen. But no, of course not. Of course I didn't. I should probably not spam the boomerang. Excellent. Is that just a resurfacing sound? Because that sounds a little weird. What the hell? Leave me alone. Thank you. There's some weird sounds being made here. I can't tell if that's coming from the water or the enemies in the water. Ah, crap. I just want to get that freaking cave, thank you. Buy something, will ya? I still can't afford any of your stuff. Maybe if you get back to me in a minute, I can get the freaking arrow. Or I'll just die again, that works too. This is a tough game. Has anyone ever said that? Has anyone ever mentioned that? This is the original Zelda. I mean, it's a NES game. It's not that easy. I mean, it's not as hard as I expected from typical NES games, because there was a point where I just straight up could not play NES games at all, but that still doesn't mean it isn't pretty damn hard. Nintendo hard is what the infamous thing is. You know, because NES. I think when people say Nintendo hard, they're referring to the NES, because, boy howdy, was the NES infamously hard. Like I said, it's not as hard as one would expect. It's not completely unmanageable. It is Zelda, after all. It's not exactly Dark Souls, but still. This version can be pretty damn hard. Then again, Link to the Past proved to be pretty damn hard to me, too. Maybe that's because I just didn't want to plan ahead at all and get fairies, which probably would have made things a lot easier, but that's beside the point. I can't even get fairies here. So I have an excuse here. Why don't you prepare? There is no prepare. Hell. Thank you. Really appreciate it, Pumpkin. Ah, thanks for the heart, too. I better get out of here before they start showing up more. Who am I kidding? They're gonna show up no matter what. Right, I guess that makes sense. You can't exactly shield something when you're attacking with your sword. Dadgummit. What's in here? Let's see if I can get past them. Thank you! Half a heart. Really, man? Fine. Give me the candle. Give me the damn candle, why don't you? At least I got something before I died this time. bad the map isn't more helpful. You know, like, showed anything. Maybe something I already visited. Like, maybe if you were at a dungeon, maybe it has a red square there or something. I don't know, something. Something that fits the memory limitations of the NES. I know the NES had some strict memory limitations because it was the first console post-video game crash, but still. They could probably put something there. I doubt it's completely airtight. Especially since they were able to put essentially a new game plus into it. I think if you name yourself Zelda. Dive bombed everywhere. I bet it's safe. Thank you. Now die. Thank you kindly. I'm getting out of here. Don't want none of that. The cave. Get in there fast. Thank you. Another one of these guys, huh? I already bought something from one of you guys. Honestly, it's like that wasn't enough for him. You know, this looks like Death Mountain. Maybe that's the point. Thank you very much. Thank you for bringing me back down to size again. And then putting me back up. It's very finicky here. You can be from full health to nearly dead, and then back to full health, and then nearly dead, and then half health in an instant. Case in point. And now I'm dead. Funny how this works, isn't it? I'm definitely not going to be fast forwarding because I'm only doing a one-off of this anyway. But I think I made some progress here. It wasn't just completely me flailing around. I did complete one dungeon, so not too shabby. Especially for someone who's never really played much of Zelda NES before. And by much, I mean basically I was just screwing around. I never even attempted to complete a dungeon before. I was actually surprised by how easy the boss was in comparison. All these enemies that are roaming around, way harder than the boss. It's kind of weird. It's almost like The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time's Master Quest, where when you see the boss, it's actually much easier in comparison because the boss doesn't change. You know what I mean? Oh crap, I need to just get up that freaking ladder, thank you very much. I don't need to go around activating them, it's probably fine. Okay. On the plus side, they die in one hit. On the bad side, it's hard to get a hit on them. Buy something, will ya? No, your prices are too expensive. Lower your prices, would ya? Excellent. I'm just gonna spam. I guess I could just spam the boomerang and then, you know, go up to them and then calmly attack them, trying to dodge the ones that aren't stunned. Ooh, nice. See, my health is full again. The game is very give and take in that regard. I don't even know what way is the right way. It's impossible to tell. What's in here? Show this to the old woman. Okay, thank you. Huh, didn't expect that. Well then, before I go, maybe I ought to try to show this to the old woman, even though the old woman is all the way over there. And I might actually be faster to allow myself to die. Get myself killed. Well, I'll just run there as fast as I can. That works too. Whatever works. Whatever works for you, right? I don't think you ever lose any items, especially not important items. Because I definitely didn't lose the boomerang or the bow and arrow. Bow. Sans arrow. Sorry. It's very instinctual to say bow and arrow, even though it's not a bow and an arrow. It's literally just a bow. Come on, man. Quit giving me false hope, would ya? I need to go all the way over there again. Okay, this works, I guess. Okay, I got myself killed again. Before I go, I just want to see what reaction the old woman will have, because I'm pretty sure she was over here. If I remember correctly. Not over there, that was another shop. I think she was behind. I think she was by here. Oh crap. Come on, you stupid fairy. Then I died. I got hit again. So it didn't matter. There she is, okay. Now, as I wrap this up. Hello, excuse me, you wanted me to show you something. Frick, I can't even select it. Okay, I can. Okay, good. Oh, buy medicine before you go. I can't. I don't have enough money. Well, unfortunately, this is going to have to be it for now. Thank you so much for tuning in with me. Make sure to spread this video around like not having enough rubies. Ruby deficiencies, and I will see you next time. Now go out there and capitalize on life. Peace out, have a good one, and have a nice and pleasant day.
If you enjoyed the content and want to stay up to date, I upload 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every single day. You can also subscribe and hit the bell icon, or just check out the end screens right here.